Did you know that you're not obligated to prove your calling to anybody? You don't have to prove anything to anybody. God already approved you. God called you. You don't have to worry about the opinions of others. They're entitled to have their opinions, so let them. That doesn't concern you. What they think does not concern you. You are called and you are approved by God. And that's all that matters. You don't have to worry about when you will get here or when you will get there. When it's time for you to be in the place and the position that God has called you to, you best believe you will be there. God is the one that positions you, not man. You don't want to have anything from man. You don't want to accept anything from man unless God called him to do so. Because men can position you too. Just because an opportunity comes forth, that does not mean that it is from God. That goes back to having that relationship with God so you can pray to him and ask him, God, is this from you? If it's not from you, then I don't want it. So just because an opportunity comes forth does not mean it is from God. Wait on God. I always pray to God and tell him, you position me. You position me, not a man-made position. You position me where you want and need me to be. So quit worrying about the opinions of others. You're not obligated to try to prove yourself to nobody. That is between you and God. It doesn't matter what nobody says. It doesn't matter what nobody thinks. It doesn't matter if they even approve you. Who cares? You keep doing what you're supposed to do. You keep doing what God called you to do. You keep being obedient. You keep walking with God, listening to his instructions, not man. The only opinion that should matter to you is what God thinks of you. It's what God thinks of you. There's going to be people, naysayers. The devil's going to send them. A lot of people don't even know they're being used by the devil to try to shut down what God has started up, what God has started building. But you always go back to the first time when what God told you to do. You keep doing that until he tells you to do something different. Don't let nobody or nothing come in between what God has told you to do. Keep walking in purpose. Keep walking in your calling. Keep walking in your calling. It may seem small now, but God is going to use you. God is going to use you to impact some lives. You hear me? He's going to use you to impact some lives. And the devil don't like that. He's going to send things. He's going to send people to try to shut you down, to try to discourage you. Do you know how many times people have looked at me crazy, looked upside my head when I told them that God called me? But do you think that stopped me? In the beginning, I used to let it discourage me, but I don't know more because guess what? God talks to me. I don't have to prove myself to nobody. God told me who I am and what I'm going to be doing, and I don't have to prove that to nobody. And don't you be trying to prove it to nobody either. Do you think that stopped me? No. I'm still going. Guess what? Gonna keep on going because guess what? I know God is leading me. And I know what he has, some of the things he has in store for me. Come on now. Don't let nothing or nobody push you away from what God has called you to do. You keep going strong. Rebuke that devil. Rebuke him. Because guess what? They don't know they're being used by the devil, and they don't understand that when they try to shut down what God has called you to do, they're not coming up against you. They're coming up against God. So let them talk. Let them have their opinions. Let them have their assumptions. And you pray to God. Glory be to God. And God is going to fight your battles. Leave it to him. He's going to speak on your behalf. He's going to defend you. He's going to defend you. Because guess what? You got something. God is going to use you. These attacks you're having, is for a reason. It's because of that thing that God has placed on the inside of you, that those gifts, those talents that God has embedded on the inside of you, that he's going to use to wreak havoc in the kingdom of darkness. And that's why you're getting attacked so much, because the devil is trying to discourage you, wear you out, tear you down. But you keep looking to the promises of God. Get in that word, keep going strong, and know that God has already gone before you and made your crooked path straight. I feel like King David, because the Lord is at my right hand, I will not be shaken. I got the presence of God with me. You got the presence of God with you. And can't nothing or nobody shake that. You stay in alignment with God and you forget what everybody else got to say. Because, baby, when you in alignment with God, it's going to come to pass whether they like it or not. Guess what? Pray for them. And keep on trucking. Keep on doing what God told you to do until he tell you to do something different. Focus on God and what he told you to do. Not that confusion the enemy has sent. Not that distraction the enemy has sent. Know who you are in Christ. Know who you are in Christ. Know who you are in Christ. And can't nobody shut that down. Okay? Be rooted in him. Have him as your foundation. Because when you're anchored in him, come on now. When you are anchored in him, can't nothing or nobody take that away from you. Remember, keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't let them distractions, don't let that confusion, don't let the naysayers, don't let that blind you from what God has called you to do. Okay? Don't let it. Don't let it. I won't let it, and I hope and pray you won't let it. People don't understand when you step out of the norm. They used to looking at you as that person they used to know. Let them continue to look at you like that. They're going to try to discourage you. Once again, they're going to do that. Do not let the world, let people pull you off the right path. Don't let it. That's the reason why when God does call you, he has to subtract some things and people from your life. That's why he sends you into seasons of isolation. Glory be to God. That is for you. Glory be to God. For you to heal. For everything that's not of him that you've been dealing with inside and outside can fall off of you. That the chains can be broken. That you can be pulled out of those bondages, those strongholds that has been hindering your life for so long. When you cry out to God, that's the purpose of him coming, to break off of those chains of the world that you've been having, holding you bound for so long. Therefore, some things and some people must be subtracted. They must go. And it's going to hurt in the beginning. But once they start breaking off, you're going to see why they had to come off. So, this is from sister to sister, from sister to brother. Glory be to God. I love you, and take it from me. Don't let nothing or no one discourage you from walking in God's will and purpose for your life. You ain't obligated. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. You're already approved by God. He called you when he approved you when he called you. Until next time, stay strong, stay blessed, and stay encouraged. Stay on that straight and narrow path, people. And do as much as you can to get others on there. Do your part. Do your part. Plant the seed. And God will do the rest. God is the one that moves heart. But do your part. And stop getting distracted. Stop letting the devil confuse you. All right now. Happy Wednesday. God bless.